I'm at episode 6, so obviously I've been spending time with it, but still it kind of hurts with a lot of the tropes they're throwing at you. Like, oh, come on, why? That's so petty. Stuff like that.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah. So it became far too much of a drama for me to keep on watching it.
Yeah, I can see that. Like I said, it was one of those that it made you want to think it was going to be good.
Yeah.
If that makes
I see what
sense.
you mean. Yeah.
Um,
No, I mean the concept is great,
yeah,
right?
exactly. It gives you a great concept, and actually, the concept gets even better when you start realizing what's going on.
Exactly.
But they just implemented it so badly
Mm.
that it was frustrating.
Okay, how about this? I'm at episode 6. Is it worth it to finish the last 4 episodes? Is it worth 4 hours of my time?
Yes, yeah, barely, but yes.
Okay, in that case, I'll finish it, but I'm gonna hold you responsible for it.
That's fine. Lots of people hold me responsible for lots of things, and I don't really care. So,
Great.
do we know if Seeker is coming?
Seeger is, I'm not sure actually, no.
Where's he at?
And Ben?
He's
Ben
in the car.
was here. Yeah, but he's in the car. He's coming
Yep.
home.
Got it.
He said 10 minutes, 4 minutes ago.
We'll hold
So
him
in
to
6
that.
minutes we get to kill him.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Yeah. I'm pulling a gun on him. If he wants to stop me, just say no. I didn't hear it.
Oh. Did you see, Casey, what I mentioned in the chat?
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
I'm going to put together
Sure.
a survey and just use that to actually get some feedback on times and days and all of that I can actually then parse through. Because we've tried a few times to find alternate days and times, but we've never really done it in an organized fashion.
Mm-hmm. I mean, practically you would be like 1.5 hour late at best to the session, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying, if there's no other way, that's still better than you leaving.
Yeah. I mean, there's no
I
other
think-
way either way. It's just I can't do Mondays every other week.
Yeah, okay.
So if we do Wednesday, which it seemed like it was going to be a good idea, then I
Mhm.
could at least join, you
Late.
know, late.
Late,
Exactly.
yeah.
But if we do Mondays, I can't join at all
Mm.
unless it's every other week, which would be redundant.
Like you become the like mentor character in every fantasy movie ever. Like
Mhm.
I'm all powerful and I'm your mentor, but I will disappear off and on, so you have to deal with your problems on your own.
Yeah, yeah.
like I'm a badass, but I'm not right where you guys are right now. So take care of that goblin, and we will have a 45 minutes fight with one goblin. And then you'll come back like, well, I just slew two dragons. That's why I was late. I'm sorry, guys.
I could give you a 45-minute fight with a goblin.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm sure you could.
It's a goblin. It's a level 25 barbarian, level 10 wizard.
And he's still very small. Like,
Oh, yeah, of course,
we
yeah.
had no idea what we were getting ourselves into.
Yeah, that's the best part of it. Yeah, he just looks like a little goblin, and then you go to attack him thinking, oh yeah, this will be an easy kill, and he casts Finger of Death at you.
Like, what?
Wait a minute.
Rewind. The goblin? Yeah, he just used a fish, like the skeleton of a fish. It's a wand, actually.
Mhm.
They flicked it.
I have done
now
that in games
fireball.
before.
Sneaky son of a bitch.
I had a game where a 5-year-old attacked the group at one point, and it turned out that just happened to be the elder demon's preferred form.
Well, I mean that makes sense because if you are a elder demon, you want to look innocent for unsuspecting humans. I mean, perfect would be okay, child form. There you go. People won't automatically just suspect or hurt a child. The guise doesn't matter. You can still punch just as hard.
Exactly.
Yeah. It will just fuck people up morally, and it will give you 2 rounds to pummel them. And yeah, exactly. 2 a.m. and someone's knocking at the door. I'm saying baseball bat.
Yo.
Hey.
Hello.
Sorry about that. I didn't even realize that as much time passed as it did until I was already on my way home. Got into a bit of a spirited discussion.
I'm good with those.
About why this instructor's class. Just a little.
I mean, no matter how right you are, if it's your teacher, you're wrong.
I know.
Yeah. It's like I don't give a fuck if I'm wrong. I'm grading you, bitch.
Hey, it's better than the other class where we spent like 2 hours talking about what love is and the right, like, and like the 80 bajillion different kinds of love and the right definitions for each of them. And then at the end of it all, after we've been talking about it for 2.5 hours, and he's like, but everything's subjective, so there's no real right or wrong.
Why did you have a class about that?
Yes.
Yes. I don't know what you're saying yes to, but yes.
You just heard the song "What Is Love" and you're like, I gotta take a class about that.
Yep.
I'm assuming it's some kind of psychology, but
It's culture and diversity. It's required for all the
God.
degrees that they give there. Yeah, and there's some good points, but then there's other areas where it's like, why are we even this? This is so subjective. Why even argue about it?
yeah.
I mean, I guess we could start since technically Seeger's character isn't even, you know,
This is true.
present in the mind.
This is true. You're controlling him anyway, so...
Yeah. So I guess we could start. So, where last we left, you guys went out onto a boat. Got involved with got involved with a mermaid. Almost
that's
killed
what
a
we're
mermaid.
calling it now. Okay.
Yeah, a marrow mermaid, same
I,
thing.
I tried to get involved with a mermaid, and
Yeah, and it didn't work.
And then us cock-blocking bastards got in the way of it.
Hey, I will
Yeah.
say that I did nothing to block you. If anything, I made it easier for you to follow through by giving you gills.
true. Yeah. It was basically all Seeger's problem is what's really going on here.
Then again, I would say that massive teeth and jaw would be kind of be a turnoff.
It does
I
bring
mean,
Or
up
it could be helpful in a lot
a
of ways.
question.
I don't know how your understairs region looks, right? But I don't want big teeth around that part, like jaws,
No.
like
Nothing.
fangs, like.
So,
Like-
so Doc, are there things that are purely evil? Like, is that like a? Because I talked to Seeger about this
No.
longer than I should have after the session, before I finally hung up. But so there's not like just creature, this type of creature. All of them are evil. If they're sentient, there is that gray.
I mean, vampires are technically really, they're supposed to be like evil incarnate because of the curse that they have on them. But I don't really think that most people play them like that.
Well, actually, I mean, if you want to go into the technicality of World of Darkness, it's not necessarily that vampires are set to be evil because of the curse, but they're set to be unable to feel the same compassion that
Right.
people have.
Which makes
So-
them evil.
So they just have no empathy. They're very.
Right.
That makes
So-
sense.
So they immediately become sociopaths.
Yes, so over time, most of them slip into becoming evil because they're unable to feel empathy. It's not that they are evil because they're vampires. They're evil because the curse makes them unable to feel anything else.
Right.
Yeah, I was just asking Doc, like for like his worldview of like things in his world. It's like I know some people are like, yeah, they're all evil. They all just attack and kill things, and some it's like you said. Our driver was a werewolf, and I was like, oh, that's cool. He's a werewolf. That's normal, and yeah, okay, I like that. All right, I just wanted to confirm that Seeger was wrong. That all. What was it, merfolk?
All
Marrows.
marrow are not evil. They are unseelie, which is different than being evil.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
if-
marrow have to be unseelie, though.
If you've watched any of the videos that I've done, when it comes to the Fae, none of them are actually good or evil.
Well, I did.
that's
Yeah, I
subjective.
watched that
No.
last one that you posted, and that's why it's just like I wanted to make sure I was on the same page. Not so much with Seeger as with Doc, and my way of thinking about it moving forward. That's all.
Yeah.
So Seeger is wrong. There aren't anything that is inherently evil that I can think of, at least at the moment.
Nefandi.
I mean, pretty much, yeah. Nefandi are fucking evil.
Nefandi are by definition irredeemable. They're
Oh yeah,
really-
and demons. No, demons can be redeemed.
demons
I'm sorry.
can be redeemed. That's the thing is, even a demon can be redeemed, but a Nefandi can't.
Yeah.
That's funny, actually.
mean,
like
that-
humans are the worst.
I don't even know what a Nefandi. What's a Nefandi?
Nefandi is,
Go ahead, Matt.
Go ahead. Okay. Hang on, I want to see your face, Casey, while I explain this, so I can see if I'm way off. Basically, a Nefandi is someone who strikes a deal with a demon, and what the demon does is basically tear everything apart that makes you, reverses it, and makes it worse in every single possible way, puts it back together, and you're never ever able to be a good human being again because you want to see the world burn.
That makes sense. It has to be a willing, like, a knowingly willing choice that you're doing it, right? You can't like be tricked
no.
into it.
You can be tricked into it.
Well, you have to agree to the deal, but you don't necessarily have to agree. You don't have to understand the deal you're agreeing to.
Exactly.
It is possible to get you to agree to the deal by offering you things, but not have you understand the fine print. And the only addendums I would make to that is that it doesn't actually tear. You can only become a Nefandi if you are a mage, Because what it actually does is it tears apart your avatar, not your mortal body. And then it stitches your avatar back together, inverted and corrupted.
Mm-hmm.
And then the other side of it is that although most people refer to the creatures that make the Nefandi as demons, in some texts they are also referred to as outer beings or beings from beyond. And it's not ever 100% clear that although they are described as demons, they are the same thing as the demons in the book Demon.
Okay. That makes sense, though.
Yeah, but they are the most foul and corrupt version of mages.
Yeah, and even more,
It's a
apparently
Bizarro
more
maker.
corrupt than and more corrupt than demon apparently. So that's fun.
Well, I don't know a lot about demons, but if demon is like a race type thing, this sounds like more of a I made a choice to do this. Because I don't imagine there's many people that get tricked into it. And like, yeah, if you make the choice knowing that it's going to twist you and you're doing it for power, then yeah, you're I can understand why you would be stuck with that.
Yeah.
And Madman, just to give you an idea of the demon game in World of Darkness, the idea of the game of Demon the Fallen is that there were a lot of angels that sided with Lucifer because they were lured in by his speech and his words, and they didn't realize they were on the wrong side of the war until after it was over with and they were cast out. And they were cast into hell, spent millennia down in hell, and then something happened on Earth to crack the doors open, and now they've escaped from hell, and they're wandering Earth trying to find some way to get back into God's good graces.
Oh, that's really interesting, right?
Yeah, that's cool. Like fallen angels looking for, dude, I promise I'm not evil.
Yeah. Although the thing is, some of them actually are, because they've been twisted by millennia in hell.
Yeah, and they will say the same thing.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Just depends on where they were in the totem pole while they were in hell for a millennia.
exactly.
But we can start now. That's
Yeah.
all my deviations.
All right. So, you guys are currently, if I remember correctly, at the construct after you've eaten dinner. Or actually, was it?
No, we
Bloodhound.
woke up the next day because we had done morning stuff.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. You had woken up the next day, done morning stuff, and it is about afternoon or so at the moment. So what are you guys doing?
No, not afternoon. What we did was we finished that night with summoning the Bloodhound spirit.
That's right.
Yeah.
All right. And you
And
guys were
the last-
about to go to the strip club.
Exactly. And the last thing we left off was we went out to go to our neighbor.
Oh,
to
that's
take him
right.
to the
Yeah,
strip club.
yeah.
And he doesn't know that we're going to a strip club. We're just saying that
Yeah.
we're going to a place.
Yeah.
We're just going out.
We
Yeah,
had
but
started
going
that day. We picked him up at the hospital. We brought him home. We summoned the thing successfully, and now we have a good way to successfully summon things in the future, which I like. And then, yeah, we were gonna go out to the strip club.
Okay. So you're gonna knock on his door? There's
Yep.
actually some construction going on at his door. Not his doorway, but onto the left hand side of his doorway where the car was, where there's literally just a hole and a bunch of workmen basically.
What kind
Working
of
on it.
stupid ass person would do something like this? Oh, people!
Oh man.
God have mercy on this house.
So, are we planning on getting attacked when we go there? I don't think.
I'm bringing a gun.
Are you asking in or out of character?
No, this is kind of like on our way over. Do you guys think that we could be attacked?
I mean, he doesn't remember about he doesn't remember the club, and he had been to the club while under the squid face thing's influence, so I'm guessing we're gonna meet other fish people there. I don't know, you fought it. Or hang on, who fought it? You
I
did.
didn't fight it. Harm fought it.
Yeah, Harm.
I didn't
was,
fight it. I threw it out of him and stepped on it.
was it a
That's
difficult fight?
fighting.
Stepping on it?
That's fighting.
Because if it wasn't difficult, then don't mind. I mean,
Well, I mean,
that is no.
If something dies as a result of your action, you were in a fight.
Oh, no. I fight things all the time in my games, and this was nothing like that.
It was real life, yes. But assuming that it can just control them, it could be controlling anything from like big bouncer types to magey type.
No idea. We will find out. And this good boy
We will.
here, he's so
At least-
good. Who's a
we
good
have
boy?
the radar.
You're a good boy. Yeah, look at
We
you.
have-
Just
we
look
have
at
him.
you.
And we have the radar thing. All right. So
And
we should
Madman
be.
has
here.
lost his mind.
He's talking to the dog spirit
Yeah.
who's following him.
So we're gonna
Father
eat.
Keegan has lost his mind.
We ate.
Yeah,
right
I'm petting
before
air. No one can
you
see but
left,
me.
right? We just got done enjoying a nice meal.
Yep.
Yep.
So if I detect something that's mutated in the way they were, I will say, "Hey, why don't we go get something to eat?" That will be the phrase for there's mutated fuckers around.
Right.
What if we just want to actually get something to eat?
We just ate. If you guys want to get something to eat,
And
if you guys want to get something to eat, bring it up. But I will only bring it up because I'm the only one who's going to detect the what do you call this thing? Radar. Isn't radar one of those fancy words?
Radar? What?
Yeah, radar.
In the
It's like
60s,
radar.
yes.
It's a ping. There's
Yeah,
radars. now.
radar's not a fancy word. It's just, I mean, it's a bit antiquated, really.
Okay. Well,
I mean, we have
I will
digital
look it
directional
up.
imaging and lots of other more effective things than radar now.
And I say that Buddy here needs to poo if he sniffs anything bad.
okay.
And
All right.
I'll shoot something if I see something bad.
That's very
Oh.
straightforward. I like it.
That's not. No.
God bless
no,
you, son.
We've already had our random shooting of the week. That's not. No.
Seriously though, God bless you. Holy Spirit, holy water.
How about
there
if
we
you
go.
detect something off, you tell us you're going to uninstall one of your games?
Why would I say that? I would never say
Exactly.
that.
Exactly.
That's
You would
not-
only say it if something were terribly, terribly wrong.
No, I wouldn't even say it then. That's No, if I say that, shoot me.
That's how we know that you are possessed.
I mean, that's just why would you even?
No,
bring that
seriously
up?
though.
Well,
That's
then why don't you ask if I can help you with something on your phone? If I can help you figure something out.
look. I'm
That
knocking
would
on
be
the door.
just as much of a red
Okay,
flag.
you knock on the door. The construction men pay you no mind. They
Yeah.
sort of just look at you and then go back to their work.
It's the god, workman, and the priest going to a bar.
The man opens the door, and you guys have to sort of like yell a little bit because there's a lot of working on sounds. And he sort of just goes, "Hey, what's going on?"
We're going out.
All right, where are we going?
I'm bringing Buddy here. This
What?
is my buddy.
He
Good
started
ball.
early. It's all right. It's fine.
God,
Go
is the
now.
dog even visible right now?
Oh, I hope he's visible. Otherwise, this is very creepy.
He is visible, yeah, but he doesn't seem to be able to see it.
Okay. Shit. I'm
We
gonna walk
keep
off now.
telling you to stop trying to tell jokes. You are not good at telling jokes.
Calling a cab.
I've already called one. It's on the way.
Good, because I can pay for it.
We have a
You have a car.
actually, yeah. Well, we're planning on And drinking, probably. Yeah.
Yeah, cab.
Want to drink and drive?
Cab is actually a better idea.
We're going to a club. We're going to be drinking. We need a cab.
Oh, we're going to a club.
Well,
Yeah,
well,
this place, and I show him. The card didn't have any writing on it, did it?
No.
It does if you look at the
No.
It
card.
does? Okay, then I
No.
don't pull it out. I just say the name of the club. We are going to the...
Big city.
There's the handout. Temptations.
No, you don't say fucking strip club. That was the plan. We were supposed to say something else. We were supposed to lie.
We're going to Temptations.
No.
Well, we're going to
It's got
several
great
places.
reviews.
Jesus Christ.
It's actually got poor reviews.
It does, actually?
It literally does actually have poor reviews.
Yeah.
Why
For
are
the
we-
king
why are
is
we
actually
going there
standing
again?
on the porch like Jesus Christ.
Hey, I don't remember discussing any of that. Like, out of character, I don't remember discussing any of that.
Yeah.
Out of character,
In
it does have.
In character, we discussed it. Out of character, we discussed it.
In and out of
But
character, I
it's,
don't remember it either.
It's a 2 stars out of 5.
Yeah.
Why are we going
It's
there
fine,
again?
it's live.
Let's just see where the night takes us.
It's a great dive bar with bare chests.
Oh, that sounds like the perfect place.
I kind of pull up my phone to say, oh yeah, it's got great reviews. And then I notice the reviews, and I just kind of put my phone back down without showing him.
But that's all right. We're gonna go hit up a bunch of places. We'll go to clubs and bars, and we'll see. We'll get some good food. We'll see. Speaking of, none of the construction workers are pinging as abnormally types, right?
None of the construction workers, no.
Okay.
When you say it like that.
So is anything
else? Yeah, exactly.
is weird. I guess
No,
that's the
no,
question
no.
now.
Yeah, the plants, no.
Okay. Like, I don't know what that's code for.
Yeah.
The squids inside them are reading as weird.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
They are fine.
All right. Yeah. So when the cab gets here, Harm, I'm
yeah.
guessing you can direct the cab to whatever's nice around there, since I guess we're not going there directly.
Oh, okay. I already put the location into the satellite.
Yeah, of course.
I guess
we'll
I can
go
change it.
there.
Okay.
I'm
So,
gonna whisper.
I'm gonna,
whisper to him. Why wouldn't we?
So an Uber pulls up
Answer.
after about like 10 minutes. And you just sort of see some Indian looking guy behind the wheel.
Yay! I'll take a look at his pattern to make sure nothing's abnormal.
Ooh. Yeah, I do fine with that now.
Dear God. How many? What? How? There's like 50 D10.
Yeah.
No,
How do you
9.
have so many?
9.
Your Arte's
Yeah, nine.
9?
It's not
Oh.
magic.
Oh, okay. That makes sense now. I'm like,
Yeah.
but how? What? But I don't.
Ben, you
Intelligence
didn't
plus
see that
computers.
feat? It's a very cheap one. Costs 2 XP, but only on character creation.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Too late.
It's really,
Damn.
really sucks that you didn't see that. Plus
I'm
5.
still torn between going to Life 4 or Arte 5.
I agree,
I
though.
don't know.
But yeah, I basically hack Uber just to change the location of the drop off.
I mean, you could do that with
Could you just
regular.
told the guy?
Yeah,
Yeah,
but that's
word,
not
you
as
just tell the
badass.
guy.
Casey,
Yeah,
I support your decision of being badass. I approve.
Harm just thinks, shit, I need to change the location. I already put it in there. I'm gonna look like an idiot if I tell him I have to change it now.
Exactly.
So I
Don't
just
be
go
a
and change
bitch.
it, in the computer.
Okay. So he just sort of goes, That's weird. Are you guys going now?
Oh
Yeah,
go.
yeah. Let's go.
I'm sitting in the front seat.
He's just sort of staring at his phone.
And I'm keeping Buddy on my lap.
Okay.
And I'm gonna stare at him, and I'm gonna see if this fucker is a werewolf.
Okay.
Yeah, it goes without saying, we checked the car's labels and all.
Of course. And like in my pocket, I like kind of have my like fist ready, like the crosses like as a.
Okay,
Hey,
roll.
we got
roll,
we got a new player, guys.
We have a visitor.
Yes.
Yes, hello.
All right. So let's see. No, you are not sure.
He's not a werewolf, guys. It's fine.
That's me
What it-
saying in your head, chill the fuck out.
Be gone, spirit. Makes a good point.
Yes.
So, yeah. Regular
Lots of
regular human pattern, Doc?
Yeah, pretty much regular human pattern. And you're not sure if he's a werewolf or not, but you're pretty sure he's not a werewolf.
Yeah, I mean, I just told you. I look back and say he's cool.
Yeah, okay. So you guys get on with it and start going to, I'm guessing, around the strip club, but you're
Yeah,
gonna...
somewhere else within a block or two.
Okay.
It's a very appropriate topic for him. He's just looking like, oh, there's so many screens here.
Wow.
Yeah, like there's one there are 4 over there.
Yeah, the thing is, he's sat in the middle of all of these screens and he's focused on my earpiece.
I mean, priorities. He knows which part matters.
And no, it doesn't seem like there's anybody tailing you at all either.
Sweet.
You guys get to like down the street basically from the Temptations, or around the block because there's no street for it. It's literally on its own street, a side street. So you guys sort of get outside, and I'm guessing you're gonna walk all the way there, like a block.
Well, yeah, we're gonna go to this other place that's nearby, and then kind of make our rounds over to it.
Oh, you want to go to a bar nearby? and
Oh
then
shit,
go
we
back?
get him
Yeah.
super drunk so he doesn't know. I like it. I
Yeah.
love it. I didn't get that part. Okay, now I'm with you guys. Casey, go ahead and explain the stripper part and how we're gonna do that.
Yeah. So yeah, we get dropped off. Did you
I feel
take?
bad. Hang on.
Just to a bar or a
is,
pub?
is speakers on? Sorry, speakers on.
Oh, yeah.
My headset's on. My speaker's
Okay.
not.
Sorry, I just wanted to double check that. Otherwise, I would feel very bad about this.
So
They're not leaking.
you went to a pub, basically, just like a regular dive bar. There's lots of dive bars around Long Island. So you just go to one of those nearby.
And I am completely out of place here.
Yes, you are.
While we're there, I'm just gonna pull Jim aside. Like, so, buddy, it would be very helpful if he was very, very, very drunk when we got there. Could you fix that?
Sure. I go up to the bar and I buy us all a round of shots.
I was more thinking about, something extra.
He just goes, "Hey, all right." And
I
drinks.
don't know what extra means.
I wink, like, extra. To
I
be-
am not. I do not have drugs.
Oh, sorry. You seem like the kind. Never mind.
What kind of father are you?
Yeah, this is great.
Yeah, so I guess
but out of character though, you have life magic, right?
I do.
So you could just do like magic that makes him like so drunk that he's doesn't recall anything, but not drunk enough to make him like pass out. So we got a dead weight. Like
That
because he has
sounds like a
has to be-
terrible idea.
no.
While
He
you
has
guys
to be
are talking about this, I'll
Guys,
be
I'm
right back.
AFK a minute. Sorry.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Alright.
Ben,
So-
I'm just saying
so you
he
want me
needs to be
to-
optimal drunk. He needs to be optimal drunk. Drunk
Okay.
enough to go into a
I
strip
will-
club with dudes he met yesterday, but not too drunk so he doesn't get let in. Because otherwise we're gonna have to convince him to go
Hold
in
on,
there.
let me see
I
what the
don't-
3 dot means. Hold on. I gotta read what I can do with the 3 dot. And actually, I'm taking it to 4. I don't know. I don't know if I want to wait. I'm so impatient. I don't know if I want life 4 now or if I want to wait for RTA 5. It's not fair.
Yeah, I mean, I just spent all my points on brawl, so now I can fight werewolves because now they are my mortal enemy.
Yeah, it's okay. I have 5 points on martial arts.
Cool.
I can.
I punch
have-
bitches.
Do you
Huh?
have any life magic at all?
I do not. I have spirit. I have prime, and I have a little bit of forces. I have 4 in spirit, 3 in prime, 2 in forces.
Yeah, I don't know if I would need life 3 or life 4 to do that to him. Because life 3, you can do damage.
Yeah, life 3 you can change into other people, and I'm hoping that getting someone drunk is easier than.
Oh yeah, work small alterations on other characters.
Yeah. So you just gotta alternate some like alcohol in his fucking body, and kind of get it just right.
Fine. I will.
Yes.
Well, let's drink for a little bit first, and let's see if he's what kind of a drunk he is. He may just be a light.
Exactly, and it also makes sense because that way it's circumstantial and not vulgar. It's vulgar for him to just suddenly become drunk when you touch him on the shoulder, but if you do something to his drink, basically I'm asking you to drug him. I want you to roof him.
I don't think we're going to need to, but if it becomes necessary, we'll see.
It's alright, we're just gonna roof him and then bring him to a bar with a lot of squid monsters.
I mean, the
Force themselves inside you.
dude's a fisherman. He's not. This guy, like, as far as the vibe that he gives off, Doc, is he like a rougher individual, or is he
Not
like?
He's not here.
I'm
he's
I'm here.
Oh,
I
he's
saw
back.
his little thing light up when he put his
Yeah.
headset on.
Oh, observe.
Yeah, I'm gonna be back in. I'm gonna be right back in like 5 minutes, but I'm
Okay.
staying here for. A
But
little
is he like a high classy? Like, does he look like he's done work? Like he said, he's a
Yeah,
fisherman.
He's a fisherman. He looks like he's done work in
Yeah.
general. He looks like he's a working man. But at the moment he leads a company, so he's just sort of like settling in on that, on the money that he's making.
I'm back.
That's probably why he bought a big house, and why he doesn't have any family or anything like that.
Who's this, our neighbor?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah. I don't think that we're gonna have to worry about drugging him to get him to go to a strip club. But if it comes down to that, I
Yeah.
guess.
And I'm just saying it would help us manipulate him like a puppet while we're in there if he's just very drunk. Like, we go sit here, go over there. It's more like he won't question a lot of it if he's just very, very drunk.
Or you just pay one of the.
Yeah, it's
Ask
a
him.
strip club. It's not hard to get people to go places in a strip club. What do you mean? Okay, I get
You're
it.
obviously
I
not very
get it.
experienced with this.
I mean, we don't have strip clubs in Sweden, if that's what
It's-
you're asking.
It's
help you
harder to
back?
get people out of them than it is to get them to go in and stay in. I remember when I was in California doing training for the job I had 2 years ago, me and a buddy went out to the strip club and he was like, let me go to the ATM again. I was like, okay, all right. And then all of a sudden, like a half hour goes by, and then I noticed that there are two dancers kind of distracting me. And I'm like, wait, where did he go? Where did he go?
Uh-huh.
He did. He had him distract me so he could go to the ATM. And I was like, hey, I don't feel bad. You're spending your own money right now. But he spent way too much money at that strip club. Way
That's
too
pretty
much.
common.
It's like one of the only times I've ever been to a strip club, actually. Actually, it's the only time I've been to a strip club outside of being in the military.
Oh, I can't make that claim. I actually worked in one for a while.
I think it's
Guys, I'm
funny.
AFK just a second again.
Okay. I think it's funny listening to the stories that they tell.
Hmm.
Oh, I got a new connection on LinkedIn. Yay. I may be moving back up to New York after I get done with school. Maybe. You want to see the weirdest, most awkward music video ever?
Yes, please.
All right.
I promise you, Casey went AFK again. I promise you, it's the weirdest, most awkward music video you'll ever watch.
What the fuck?
Exactly.
It's intriguing, but weird.
So, one of our instructors tried to convince us that it was immoral to eat animals
Uh-huh.
for food. Like it was not morally sound. I disagreed with that. It's like, well, would it be moral to stop and put all the people that currently work and make a living and a livelihood out of it away? Would that be moral?
If polar bears were a delicacy, they would not be close to extinction.
That's
Very true.
very, very true. I was like,
So, if anything, we should start eating panda bears. That's the only way. Second, we start doing that, they won't be close to extinction anymore.
science will just like conglomerate.
Yeah, like, yeah,
the
exactly.
pandas live forever.
Exactly. All of a sudden, like, yeah, we have this panda bear. She plops out 62 babies a year. It's very impressive. I don't know why those
time, their
damn hippies
population-
over there at Greenpeace didn't figure that shit out. We here in the meat industry, we have it's not even a syringe, it's a fucking pill. We have that right here on the shelf.
Ooh, pieces here.
It's a very weird thing, Doc, regarding Ben's video that he just shared. It's very weird looking at very old people working out and still being buff. It's a weird thing to look at. It's like that can't be good.
Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah, I have conflicting feelings about this video. So, what's up, Doc?
Not much.
Hey, Siga.
Hey guys, sorry.
There you are.
Yeah,
Alright.
That is cool.
I've returned. What'd you think of that, man?
very weird, and I'm a little bit disturbed about that video.
Exactly. Told you it was gonna be weird.
Yeah.
And
So-
disturbing.
Siga, you have very good timing. We're just arriving at the club, and I'm guessing that around here sometime you will reappear.
I'm
Okay,
back.
fine.
Who's reappearing?
Siga.
What's up?
Hello.
I think he will. Hang on, is it us catching up to him? Yeah, it is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Soon we will catch up to him.
Or we could just not go there and not catch up. And...
Oh yeah, this is 30 years later, by the way, Siga.
Yep.
We killed Cthulhu, and
Am I
pieces
still
rain
5
on
and
Earth.
30 years? Aren't I 70? I'm gonna be an old ass mage, dude.
Yeah. Doc never told you how old you were in that corridor. Like, we're all grand mages now, and...
Except you,
Yep.
because you never applied yourself to anything.
Exactly,
Yep.
like you just been on autopilot and just been in a strip club all this time, eating from the free buffet, and
Oh wait, there's a
Now
free
suddenly-
buffet? Screw being an
Apparently.
archmage.
Is it? What strip club has a free buffet? What the fuck? I want to go
No,
there.
we're not at the club yet. We're at a club, but we're not at that
And
club
and
yet.
and you don't have a free buffet. There's no free.
oh, well, sucks. I don't know what you will do there for 30 years in that case. I'm sorry. I was trying
but-
to-
But you guys are at a dive bar, just like a regular dive bar. You know, a bar that has no sort of like
So
anything.
Right.
from Harm's upbringing, when they say dive bar, I'm assuming this is a bar where divers hang out.
I give you
I
the look.
think so, but
I
they don't
feel
look like
so.
divers.
Let's
I
see
give
this.
you
They
the
look
look
like old
that you
men.
give me when I talk about phones.
Oh dear. I mean,
But yeah, I order.
it makes sense.
It does not.
Makes about as much sense as those
Oh, are
weird letter combinations that you text.
Are you going to the bar?
We all go. Well, that's what I was getting ready to say. I walk up to the bar, and are there enough stools for us to sit there? Or are we gonna have to actually like get a table?
There's enough stools, yeah. You could.
Yeah.
You want to sit
Yeah,
at the
you walk
bar?
up to the bar. Yeah, that's what you do in a bar. It's just trust me, like I trusted you about the cell phone smartphone thing.
Okay, as long as I can get a Chateau Nouveau.
Huh?
And
Sorry.
I order everybody a shot of Jameson.
Yeah. Sorry,
That's
Siga, what?
not a Chateau Nouveau.
No. I was. He was gonna say something, but I was still NPC'd, so
Uh,
I can't.
I mean, you can order your fancy drink, but just try this. Just try
you're gonna
this.
get punched in the mouth.
It'll be your first shot. It'll be okay.
Yeah.
Is Harm even 21?
You don't know.
I'm just assuming. I'm
I mean,
ordering around for everybody.
this is not the kind of bar that checks.
Yeah, they're not carding you, so it's
Yeah.
cool.
Okay, then
Yeah,
then I will ask for a Jameson's, if that's what he's ordering, a soul, and a glass of Chateau Nouveau.
What is a Chateau Nouveau?
Is Doc asking,
Big
or is the
fucking
bartender
glass.
asking?
That's Duck asking.
It's basically just a really fancy French red wine.
And that's Jim asking too.
Yeah, and that's me saying, "Oh," to the bartender. "Oh, it's just a big fucking glass."
Isn't that like $400 wine?
Maybe.
Which is why I'm explaining that it's just a
You
big
just,
glass.
if you're
It's-
ordering wine, you just tell them the color that you want.
No.
Just
Do
bring
you
him
know
something
the differences
expensive.
between
Oh, do you want to play a
Says
game?
He
Do
doesn't
you wanna
know have
play-
any of that.
Do
Okay.
you want to play a game? Do you have any wine?
Okay.
They have wine. Yeah.
Okay, can you bring us a glass of your most expensive wine and your cheapest wine? But don't tell us which is which, and we'll see if he can figure it out.
Okay.
And
This
While
is gonna
he's-
be
Sounds
fun.
and while he's
Gonna
walking
bring
away,
you 2 expensive wines, dude.
yeah, yeah, I'm just gonna place my $30 on the counter and say, I want the cheapest whiskey, but as much of this as I can buy in one go, please.
He looks at you, nods, turns around, grabs a bottle off the shelf, and hands it to you.
Jesus.
I see Father Keegan putting his money on the counter, so I take my American Express black card and put it on the counter, because obviously that's what you're supposed to do.
He takes it, looks at it, and goes, "Well, all right then," and walks away.
like I'm making copies. Hang on.
Obviously, that's how you do things in a place like this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't be surprised when he doesn't give it back to you until we leave.
I'm still wondering, where are all the divers?
Don't be surprised if a bunch of Amazon orders show up here.
There aren't any divers here. That's
And-
just an expression because this is a place. How to explain what a dive bar is to?
You dive into the bottle, and then he chugs from the bottle.
Yeah, yeah. It's like a place where people go to drink alone, or with
Yeah.
people that are like them. Like, you know that song.
Holy diver.
Do you
Can't think of the name.
do you mean like a working men's club?
Sure. Yeah. We'll go with that.
Oh,
So
dear.
the divers, and I go like the divers are all the working blue collar people.
And
like
Harm
us.
gets this kind of slightly queasy look about him.
Had you-
Suddenly he's
reach
very
over and-
uncomfortable.
Pat you on the back. Like, it's okay. Here, try a shot of Jameson.
I'm gonna try to go 2Cs with the neighbor with this bottle.
Okay.
I'm
Yeah.
trying to get very, very drunk.
He's like, "All right, let's do it."
Yep. Now, Doc, is there a way for me to somehow use magic to not be as drunk as him when chugging from the bottle?
That would probably be life magic, wouldn't it?
This is funny. You're doing what I was going to do.
Yes, yes, but you were working too slow, so I wanted to do it.
Yeah, life magic would be to avoid
Yeah.
poison.
How about my spirit is high? No?
No.
Although
That
alcohol
means
is
your
called
body's
a
really-
spirit, actually,
There are other dimensional alcohols.
well,
Your body's really, really drunk, but your mind's
Aren't
all
there?
there.
well, no, I'm just thinking along the lines of everything has a spirit. You can speak to the spirits of inanimate objects. You can speak to the spirit of a river or the spirit of a town.
So I can tell
That-
the whiskey
So you
will
could
get me
tr-
For
drunk.
items
You
like
could-
this, you have to imbue it, Casey.
Hmm?
You have to imbue the spirit. Nowadays, there aren't spirits in items anymore. There were back in sorcerer times, but nowadays you have to imbue items.
No, if you actually look at the Verbena
That's-
source book, their
where I
example
read it.
mage of the Verbena talks to her microwave and her toaster and her
Yeah,
refrigerator.
because she imbued the spirits.
I'll take it back, guys. I'm not doing magic for this. It's fine.
No,
I'm not.
she didn't imbue them. Because if you actually listen to it, if you actually read through what it's saying, it's as she became more proficient, she realized the spirits were there.
Okay.
So I'm gonna order after I take the first shot, like a triple Jameson in a nice glass, no rocks though, and just kind of drink it as I'm having this conversation with Harm about this is working people. It's okay. You're working people now. can just pretend.
I am not.
Aren't you working people in your games?
Well, not if I can help it. I normally hack my money. I mean,
Boy, makes a lot of sense.
You just see Jim just like, and he kind of does like a sideways face palm type thing, and he's like, "I tried," and then he just kind of like takes the glass and just chugs down like
Okay.
2/3 of it.
Okay, can I also, Doc, stamina? Sure, I get that, but can I also roll manipulation? Because I'm trying to bait him into drinking way more than I do.
How would you do that?
All right.
Basically, the concept of him drinking priest under the table would be fun for him.
well, there's also the method that you could try, which is the whole false drink, where you actually put your tongue against the edge of the glass, tip the glass up so it looks like you're taking a big drink, when you're actually holding the alcohol into the glass.
Yeah.
So you're drinking much slower than it appears that you are.
I'm gonna teach you how to play quarters.
Yeah. Okay, so a combination of these three things. Okay, stamina first. Dice 3. Can I use willpower or anything on this?
He botched.
Okay.
Oh dear.
Well, I can drink.
Why are you always? Oh wait, that was him. Okay.
Difficulty?
Difficulty 6.
Why are you baiting a severe alcoholic into drinking?
We don't know he's an alcoholic.
Oh, Father
You don't-
Hennessy. Father Hennessy isn't
No.
isn't here. It's
No.
the neighbor. I'm just using Father Hennessy's for.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So ignore it.
So I'm fine.
So you drink, and drink and drink, and you're a little bit drunk, but
Mhm.
you're not that drunk. You're not nearly as drunk as he is. He
Nice.
is blasted.
I look at Harm. I think he's ready.
Well, over the time, I don't know.
As
I
that's
kept
going
drinking,
on,
too.
do I need to? What kind of roll can I make to figure out which wine is which?
Oh yeah, we need to do that still.
Yeah.
Yeah, they give you, as this is going on, they give you 2 glasses of wine and say, "All right, there you go. Not telling you which is which.